ask you a question.
Alright, what is up? Final part of getting rid of all of the people in the quarantine zone, taking them back home to someplace safe, okay? So let's lock in and let's get this done. I'm in this for the long haul, longest stream I've done so far. So yeah, we're about to go do it. Here we go.
Don't play possum, soldier. I know you're up. There's a new symptom. Go see Georgie. He'll freak.
All right, gotta go see Jordy. I see
New
Georgie.
directives are now available. Check the bulletin board immediately.
Hey, buddy. You're looking kind of rough. Didn't sleep, huh? Can't blame you.
Don't see
Pretty much
that?
forgotten what a good night's sleep
That was the
feels like
cat
myself.
emotes right there.
Keep waking up. Can't catch
Did I
my
just
breath.
pet Georgie?
Turns out you can spot the infection the same way. Breathing. Listen closely to how a person breathes and figure out quick if they're sick. Use the stethoscope.
I got a stethoscope. Stethoscope. That's cool. Taking this stethoscope. Okay. The virus can cause respiratory problems. Use the stethoscope to check survivors' breathing for any irregularities. High amplitude waves are telltale sign of infection. If no signs of illness or infection are detected, the black zone will disappear.
Have
Fire.
fun. And
Fire.
remember, if you hear something that doesn't sound right, don't overthink it. Send the survivor to the lab. You'll be able to take a closer look at the symptom there.
Sorry, guys. Little distracted today. Next! Fitcheck, love the stash. If I could grow a stash like that, I'd be swimming in... Ugh! Never mind. Never mind. I take back everything I said nice about you. Freckles. Temperature's fine. I don't like the way this sounds. I gotta check the back too. We're good. Okay. The brown underwear. I thought it was gonna be something else. Imagine somebody pulls up and they just got poop all over the back of their legs. That would be hilarious. Actually, I do not mind the... Okay. We got that. No bites. Temp was normal. Ref. Wait, that was normal? Okay. So I don't have the others at all yet. I have to find those. If you guys remember from the last stream, I did not... I kind of messed up. Oh, I forgot to use that tool. Normal. Looks like this guy is totally fine. Sorry, that's normal.
Finally, I'm safe.
Oh, do we have a challenge for today? Someone carries a police baton. Do not confiscate. Officer who died saving civilians and then taking it to his family. Aw. Next! Oh, that last guy was fit was a 4, by the way. This one, first one with jeans. Honestly, looks like he's a hard-working man. He does have the dunks. We're gonna say 7. There's just straight nothing wrong with it. It's good. It's just not amazing. Absent reflex. Scroll back up. Let's do the baggage. Oh.
You can't just take my stuff.
Yeah, I can. Wait, I can't take that? What about this?
That's fine. Give it back.
What am I not... Can he have this?
Take my stuff.
Let's just go straight to the stethoscope. Normal. Normal. Okay. Let's go to this. We'll do the skin next. We gotta go through this quick. I am not staying on this game till past 10... No, no. Till past 10 p.m. So, that's the move. That we don't have to play this game until... Yeah, sorry, I just had to do that again. Absent reflex. Haven't done that yet. I didn't see anything body-wise. Let's go right here. Looks like we got a double normal survivor here. I hit the escape button every time. And I didn't see any cuts. None of that. Looks like you're good, buddy. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Next! I didn't get any money from that. I actually lost money from that inspection. Fit is... Ooh, the boots go hard. I think we go 6. Red eyes, but they're blue. Wait. Starting from the top. Wait, is that fully red or is that just conjunctivitis? It's hard to tell. You gotta open your eyes, dude. Can't see. Oh, you guys hear that? Normal. We gotta go with the skin first. I kind of want to go down the list. He's got all that coughing and stuff, but there's nothing. Hopefully I get to send this guy to the lab. Ugh. Ugh. So cuts. Looking like he's kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of look like he wasn't wearing none. Police baton? Police baton. Looks like you might be we're gonna end up killing you, but we're keeping you get to keep the police baton, buddy. Cuts. Did we do the thermometer yet? No. Yes. Normal. We did that. Now this. Yeah, that's not going in away. That's not going away. It looks like we got somewhere to send you, buddy. Yeah. Right. We're confiscating this. That's drugs, but I can't take that for some reason. Technically, someone could just walk in. Okay, we're good. I almost sent him to liquidation. To the lab. Core inspection is insane. Also, why did they end up giving me somebody like this? Core inspection, I don't even understand how. Is it just because I sent him here so he couldn't... Wait. There. That's odd. Is it just because I ended up sending him into the right place? Because he has something wrong with his lung. Wait, why can't I scroll up? What? Let's do that. Let's try equipping nothing. Or just this. I mean, at this rate... Oh. It's really hard to get to the lung. There we go. Alright. Throw that in the bin. Put that down. There's just blood on the floor. That's nice. We're gonna take this and put it in here. Analyze. That should give us a new symptom. Yeah. We got non-specific. So I was right, and the game just decided, you know what? I'm not gonna give you a good one. Not gonna give you a good rating for that. What is up to the newest viewer? How are we doing? Is the stream laggy? Because tried doing a Battlefield the other day, did not go out too hot.
Next survivor.
Next. Fit is. We got a 4 here. We got a 4. Can't lie. All right, we're gonna start with the easy stuff. Oh, it's gonna keep climbing. No, it's not. Okay, you got an elevated temp, so hate to say it, you're at least going to quarantine. Let's go with breath here. Ugh. Is that the same thing as the last one? See, that one went away. I think we go double lab here. Ugh. Dude, there's no way. I gotta be sending this dude right to the lab. We'll go double lab, back to back. See what you got. You got some beer and some soda. You're chasing with what are we chasing with? What's that say? Sugar soda water. Chat, you gonna drink that? That it sounds awful. How to quit smoking? That's commendable. That's commendable. That's gotta be something new. I mean, there's no way. Looking at your underwear real quick. Through your clothes. I still feel so weird using this thing. Alright, still normal. Yeah, we did use that. Okay, so you got a high temp and oh, forgot to mark that. I think he's got something new, so we're gonna leave that. Normal. And skin was normal. Yeah. So we send him to lab. Because there's definitely something new. Did I get an excellent inspection? I couldn't tell. There's a rat.
Any attempts to leave the zone without authorization will result in immediate consequences.
Oh, Fitz a 2. I've seen worse. What is up to the newest viewer? That's easy, didn't even have to cut anything. Probably not going to be something that ends up working. This guy, worst fit ever, as you can tell. Boots, jeans. Oh, gotta get that started. Look at that, look at that, look at that. And now, he's, oh, you just vanished out of thin air. How did that happen? You just go to the afterlife that quick? Analyze. What is up to the newest viewers? How's the stream? Is it laggy? Got a new one. Got a new one. Go infected breath. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so that just took 2 people. Yo, what is up? Thanks for coming in.
Move it.
Stream isn't laggy, right? Yesterday it was bad.
Can we hurry? I think we were followed.
Not something that got used. Oh, what is that? Is that a tattoo? I think so. Oh, you are definitely a zombie. That is for sure. What is up to the newest viewers? We got. Basically, we're just checking people to make sure that they're not zombies so that they can make it into the quarantine zone. It is it's pretty straightforward. This guy's fit. Ooh, Flops ruined it. Probably a 3. Probably a 3. I don't dig it. Oh, you might be. So we have bruises, red bruises. This guy's got almost every symptom. It's not ideal. Cross reflex. I don't think I did this yet. That's normal. So at least this is good. Cross reflex. Pulse was high. Skin cuts, bruises, red bruises. And yellow skin, where's that? Green skin, same thing. Eyes are normal. Okay. You are gonna go to the showers. Liquidation means death, by the way.
Just follow the guards.
But, yep, just follow the guards, buddy. Enjoy. And there. Rip to that guy. Rip to that guy. That is for sure. Okay. Definite quarantine. Okay, back here's normal. Okay. Ooh. Is red or is that just pink eye? We're gonna say that's big guy. So he's got 2. Oh, I think that's new. I think that's new. Let's check it. Yep, that's new. Looks like you're gonna get to go to the lab. We're gonna get to go to the lab 3 times in one day. Isn't that exciting? If there's nothing, I'm gonna flip out. That is, yeah, that's definitely new. Okay, that's all normal. Pale skin. We do this yet? We just quit moving. There we go. And temp and pulse. I wish this thing was quicker. I wish this thing was quicker. What is up to the newest viewers? How are we doing? How's the stream? Is it laggy? Yesterday it was. And the Wi-Fi was slow today. So just trying to make sure. Conjunctivitis. No freckles. Pale skin. No bruises. None of that. That. Did he have bag? No. And normal reflex. Okay. So he had. Did he have anything worth dying? Oh, he had that new thing on his arm. Almost sent him to die. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna send him to the lab. We're gonna check him out. Downside is he loses an organ, he dies immediately. But on the other hand, he's definitely a zombie already. So we're not losing somebody off the earth that was of any value. I hate to say it. Sounds like morbid, but just being real. Just gonna zap away an entire organ. That's totally how that works. I made a mistake? What do you mean I made a mistake? Do I have to go through here? No. God, what is wrong with me? I don't understand how that's a mistake. Genuinely. Next. Fit is. Oh, he looked like you do Pilates. In the city. Austin, to be specific. Some tight, skinny jeans. 36. It's mid. It's mid. A little bit red. A little bit red. Nothing there, though. Nothing. Nothing. Looks like we're going to have a healthy one. He has it, too. So if I mess up, I basically get a redo the next person. That's not how this game's been working so far. I won't lie. Yeah. Just now started like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Having a lot of fun with it. But, yeah. How are you guys doing? Let's see. So he has the weird skin thing. So I get that redo. Hopefully it's not the same thing. Red skin. Okay. So that's been a thing this whole time. What in the world? Did he have a bag? No. Okay. Alright. You're gonna go with me. Totally not gonna die. Totally not. Let's do this next person. There's no way they also have it. And then need to go to the thing. Oh, I didn't check quarantine. I don't have anybody in here. Check this. Yeah, you can't have that. Get your medicine. Yeah. Oh, cross reflex. Okay. Immediate death. We haven't had too many survivors. I've been killing survivors right now. So, all right. So 2 red in a row. That's not good. Become the next Joe Bart. That's for sure. Nothing. Open. Oh. Oh god, still makes me feel so odd. Alright, nothing. Yellow eyes. Looks like pale skin too. Did have a bag, did have a weapon. And you're not making it. Sorry. Have a nice shower. Next! What is up to the newest viewer? Hopefully the stream is not too laggy. Again, yesterday. Not great. Still nothing. Still nothing. Okay. Still good. Do we have our first survivor let into the camp today? That would be ideal. And yeah, nothing. Nothing. Did you rob a Subway? Or what? What? I'm not going to take your sandwiches. I question the need for that many sandwiches, to be completely honest. Now, how long would that take most people to eat? Me? Probably, if I go at my normal pace of eating sandwiches, so like once every 3 or 4 days, like 4 months. And nothing. Looks like we got our first survivor today. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, let's go get this guy. Hopefully. Oh yeah, I didn't do a fit check. That was a 4. That was a 4. Just mid. Actually 5. There was nothing wrong with it. Alright. Can I? Oh, it's the same spot. How do I not make mistakes is the issue. Because last time I can't take that route. We're gonna take a new route. Well, let me. I have 8 seconds. Wait, why do I have 30 seconds this time? Yeah! Oh. Pick this up. Take it over. Alright. Give me something new. I knew it. So it's like a middle symptom between nothing and necrosis. That's cool. So I just got a boatload of points there. Points. Okay. Go check and see how these people are doing. These are my survivors, chat. They are totally healthy human beings that will eventually get evacuated the next day. They're just playing darts. This one right here, highest fit check. Don't really love the skinny jeans. Definitely an 8 though. I have a shirt exactly like that. That's why I give it so high. Okay, moving on. Oh, I thought that was a zombie. That wouldn't have been. Not ideal. Okay. Weed.
Eggheads want tissue samples from the dead for their
Oh,
living
what?
experiments. I don't got the stomach for vivisection. Their work is mission critical for our survival. Be ready to move on it during the next evac.
Okay. So he's saying I don't need to do anything with that. Let's go to the build menu, make sure we have enough food. So on top of bringing new people into the camp, I have to make sure that they have enough food. Let's see, survivors. I have enough beds. Have enough food. For today, 12. I have 43. We're good on full fuel, and we're good on med kits. So we got somebody that's sick. That's a little worrying. I do need to see if I can upgrade anything. Can I... 300? Yep. Yep. Upgrade. Okay. Let's go to bed. No, that's sweet.
Morning, sunshine.
What day are we
Your ass
on?
up and
10?
get over
Sweet.
here, now.
Pet the kitty.
Gotta love those eggheads. They get their asses
Very
in
nice.
here, we get the good stuff. We've got the cage.
The cage? What do you mean?
Attention. Evacuation
Oh, we got a new one of
convoy
those.
Always wanted a dog, huh? Well,
How did
now
a
we've
zombie
got
just
one.
spawn?
Keep it in the cage.
There was nobody in here yesterday. Alright, if you have a zombie in quarantine, send it to the cage located in the laboratory. Studying zombies is crucial for developing a cure and fighting the virus. You can only have one zombie in the cage at a time. Send to the zombie in the cage, bring it food in the form of corpses. Zombies can die of starvation. A zombie can only eat one corpse a day. During evacuation, send the zombies to the science division to earn extra research points and items. Okay, so watching the video here, when I eliminate the zombie, so I don't get to actually take them over. I just push a button, it spawns them in the cage, and then we're good. Put an enter here. Look at them. Ugh, that's creepy. Yep, go to cage. Alright. So now, wait. Oh, that's on the other side. Now I go around. I gotta walk all the way around. So it's down to the science division right here. And now we got a new side. Switch.
Keep an eye on it. If it needs food, feed it.
Can you...
If it starts getting
Yeah,
sluggish,
you can't
it
get me.
becomes next to useless to it. And be ready to move them out on evac on a moment's notice. This isn't a request, it's an order. Fail the quota, you know what happens.
You're using your emote wheel.
Load it onto the bus and forget about it. Let the
Okay.
eggheads deal with it from there.
Who is the egg? Who are the eggheads? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Beat it before it rips someone apart.
Oh, okay. So what it's saying is, it's dangerous. If I don't have anybody that dies, then... Oh, okay. No, we have people over here that die all the time. That's easy. So I need to bring it here. Take. Alright. It's like being at Walmart. Just pushing around the shopping cart. Exactly like being in Walmart.
Evacuation convoy arriving.
Oh. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Excuse me. Squeezing right past ya. Just gonna feed my pet zombie. Oh, I gotta be right there. Oh. Ooh, drifting and stuff. So... What do I do?
Take the body to the cage.
There we go. Okay, it just didn't show up for me.
Unload the corpse
That seems
from the cart.
dangerous. I can't lie.
You don't want to know what happens to that body next. Kick a leg.
Back
Got
up,
work
back up.
filing.
Oh my god. Having a little trouble here. Alright. Just gonna take this back. Excuse me. What is up to the newest viewer? Hopefully it's not lagging. It's been doing that a lot. Just trying to perfect the new setup. Oh, there we go. And back. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna check on my people today. Next. Oh, what's the thing for today? I got okay. Someone is hiding infected tissue inside a candy bar to smuggle it out and sell it. If they show up, confiscate. So I gotta take somebody's candy bar. You aren't you when you're hungry. Oh, you're a little sleepy there, pal. Shining the light in your eyes. You guys ever go to the doctor and they shine the light in your eyes and they have it like an inch away? Oh my gosh. Okay, fit. I do mess with an all black fit. I wear this one on occasion. So, anyways, all black fit's great. Temp, pulse. Pulse is halfway. Okay. Alright, check this. Good. Ooh. Oh, that's just that's just dirt, I think. Oh, he's got it down here too. That's cuts. I think we need to label it cuts. He looks a little pale down there, but what is that? Also, dude, now I'm getting a little paranoid. So red bruise and cuts. Red bruise, cuts, and what was it? Temperature or pulse? Let's see. Pulse. Alright. Pulse was a little high. Red bruise. And cuts. Yeah. I think. And I can't tell. Is that pink eye? Yeah, it's pink eye. But we don't have the mouth bleeding thing. So he has to go. We've been this is the fourth time on stream, I think, that I've had to do this. And not enjoying it. That's normal. Bag it. Wait, did we have a bag? We did. Let's get the candy bar first time. Oh, a little bit of Christmas here. They are listening. Who's listening? You know something I don't? I think we're good. We just gotta mark baggage and move them to needs cleaning. Let me do that cleaning. I'll meet you there in a second. There we go. Cleaning, but cleaning it means just do the entire thing. Oh yeah, we already did the fit check. You have a fire fit. Love it, love it, love it, love it. How you doing? Can't just talk to this guy, but I can listen to him breathe. Kind of. That's me. Okay. 30 seconds. Ha! I got a achievement for that. Let's go. Okay. We move here. Oh, I can't move that one. Oh, that's how I made the mistake. That's also red. Okay, we have enough for 2 mistakes. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. We're just gonna take this blood snake and put it in here. Put it in here. It's gonna chop it up into nice little bits, and it's gonna put it in its little vial, and we're gonna analyze it. We should get mouth blood. There we go, mouth blood. That is apparently not a zombie thing. Some poor guy had to die for us to find out that that's not a death sentence. Oh, that hurt.
Come on.
X. Let's check your bag first. I'm gonna forget. Is that the candy bar? It's cigarettes. Cheese. What's that? Is that English? Oh, it kind of is. English-Russian dictionary. We established that this is, we are, oh. That one's fine. We established that we're living in around West Virginia, Virginia. So, that's just sickly breath. Yeah, that's just sickly breath. I wish that every time, oh. Non-specific. Good, 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 good. Cuts. And that's good, that's good. Eyes are normal. Cuts, eyes are normal. Oh, I did that. Cuts and eyes are normal. That's good. Alright, what else did I get? Did he have a bag? He had a bag, but there was not one. And that's good. Okay. Because of that, he has to go to quarantine. You might be a zombie, sir. Oh, Fit was a 5. Nothing wrong with that. Looks like any dad you'll see it in like a hiking area, like the Rockies or whatever, Estes Park. You get the point. Like a national park. All right, let's start with the fun one. Voice crack. What is that? Is that a zombie? I think so. Yeah, that's a zombie. Needed to start looking at the audio waves. Yeah, that's a bite mark. Okay, you're dying anyways, okay? Like, how do you expect to walk in with a bite on your hand and expect me to just let you in all willy-nilly? What's that? That's definitely not a normal symptom. But we're going to treat it like it is because I don't want to do another science lab thing. Oh, yeah, that's just a normal thing. I think that's cuts. Yeah, normal reflex. And I got to stop doing all of it at once. I can't remember. I got short-term memory loss. Bite mark. Cuts. Where's cuts? Eyes are normal. Cuts. Haven't done temperature yet. Infected breath. Did he have a bag? Yeah, he did. He's got some more sugar soda water. Ugh, some marijuana.
You need to let me take it.
Can I take that? I mean, ideally. Band of Glory? Okay. I get where they're going. It's supposed to be Band of Brothers, which is fire. Wait, I gotta be able to take that. Yeah. No, I'm not letting you keep a needle. That's weird. Okay. All right, let's do the temperature and pulse. Temperature. Ooh. Still climbing, buddy. Yep, you are definitely sick. I feel like I missed something. Yeah, I did. Bag, weapon, and you, sir, are going to the shower. You're gonna take a shower. Enjoy it. We have Pantene soap and shampoo and conditioner and Dove body soap. Enjoy. I forgot to do his foot check. I forgot, but his clothes will be a little stained right now, so I feel like that might be cheating. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Candy bar, found it. Oh, we take it. We take it. Free $1,200. Medium roast coffee. You have great taste, sir. Other than... Wait, do I kill him? Oh no, I just have to confiscate the bar. Okay, let's start with temperature and pulse. Start here. And you have a nice and healthy temperature. We need somebody to be able to be healthy for us. Up there's good. Let's see what else. Down there's good. He's rocking a thong. Not gonna include that in my fit check. Fit check, honestly, this one's probably the best one we've had today. I think 7.5, because it's not that much better than the guy we rated a 7. I mess with the boots with the black jeans. That's always a fire fit right there. Okay. I don't think I saw. Wait, I didn't check everything. You're normal. Yeah, you're completely normal. Like, I didn't see anything. What am I supposed to do? And then, no, not a weapon. There's a difference. Wait. Hold on. This is where it gets confusing. So, okay, I'm supposed to kill them when they have contaminated baggage. However, he has nothing wrong with them. I gotta think. I'm gonna lock in here, chat. No. Fire me. We're like that. Next. And also, it's the last day before... What's this fit? You the butcher or something?
Alright, let's go.
Also, Unibrow is not... Unibrow in 2026 Fit is a 4. Temperature, pulse. Temperature and pulse. Fine. Nothing back here. Nothing back here. He's got a little bit of a sickly breath, so we're going to mark that. Good upstairs. Wait, what's that? Good downstairs. Oh, that's just his kneecap. Green underwear. I mess with that. I mess with that. Let's check it. Okay, let's check this. Normal. Wait, is that absent? Check that one more time. No, you know, no. I glitched there. Give me a second. That's normal. That's normal. Okay. Looks like you are completely normal other than some sickly breath. We gotta check this. Ooh. Yeah, you are the butcher. Bam. Oh. Oh. I just predicted that. I predicted a job. I should be, that guy. You guys ever seen that, the career ladder? Hope you don't have to lose your batter, 'cause it's time for the career ladder. Anyways. Baggage. Wait, that was just sausage. That wasn't zombie sausage. So, that's not contaminated. Yeah, I think you're good, buddy. See you later. Excellent inspection.
Oh my god.
Move it.
Next. Ew.
Anything and everything to wake up from this nightmare.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you might be dealing with it for a little bit longer. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, though. Oh, that's a zombie. So, red eyes. Red eyes, zombie bite. Green skin. Let's see. Did we check this? Yeah. Somehow she got all that, but she has her temperature's fine. Red eyes. Green skin. No bruises, but a bite mark. That's normal. Zombie breath. Did she have a bag? No. That's normal. Did we have a normal reflex? Wrong button. Yeah, we have a normal reflex. Have a good.
Right?
Yeah, it's not a death sentence. Just a shower. We have Dove soap and Pantene conditioner.
Hello.
Oh! You gotta crash out like that. You got a 1. You got a 1 for a fit. I'm kidding. You look like Tyler the Creator. I can never. Okay. Let's lock in here. Normal temp, normal pulse. What is that under on his neck? Okay. So he's got to go to quarantine for sure. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where is this? Top's good. Nothing there. Alright. So, wait, no. Hyper-aggressive, so we gotta go to quarantine. He got a bag. I didn't check. No, we didn't. I'm schizophrenic. Ooh. Wait. It was sickly breath. And that's normal. Anything else? Am I missing anything, Chap? Oh, bruises. I knew I was forgetting something. Alright. Next! Competent inspection is wild. Fit is... I mean, 4? It's not great. So it can't be like a meh. Ugh, pulse is a little high, buddy. I'm sure that's just a nicotine thing, though. That's what happens when you're on nicotine, by the way. Don't do nicotine. Let's see. Good, 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 good. Okay. Ooh. Good. Oh yeah, Pulse was whack. Pulse was whack. Body's warm. What's up with his eyes? Oh, red face. Let's see. I think everything else is normal. But the pulse thing is enough for a shower.
Or at least letting me live.
You're welcome, buddy. We got Dove soap and Pantene and conditioner and shampoo.
Next survivor.
Next. Ugh. Looking like somebody I'd see at Walmart at 10 p.m. Let's see. Probably a 4. Probably a 4. What's that? Just blood. I mean, is that enough to send you somewhere? We'll see. We'll see. We'll pull out the see through the clothes meter. Sickly breath. Yep, sickly breath. What? See? That's dirt. And got a little stamp on the side, I see. What is that? Also nothing. Like, I don't understand. Oh. What is that? Is that just the rash? I'm gonna say that's just the rash. No, that's not the rash. That's gotta be something different. Yeah, we're gonna send you to the lab. Yeah, you're going to the lab, man. The lab is where we make sure that our patients are very healthy and they live a long life. See, I don't even know what to mark for that. Normal temp, sickly breath. Wait, was that the last person I gave sickly breath to? Normal. I gotta back up. Ever since that one time I had somebody crash out on me. Yeah, sickly breath. So sickly breath. Wait, did you have a bag? No. Sickly breath. No bag. Wait. Normal. Anything else? She had the weird stuff on her stomach. Pale skin. She's probably a zombie anyways, so I'm not feeling bad about wiping her out. Poor inspection is absolutely wild. So it was rash, probably. It was probably just a rash. Like, why can the rash look like the first time, and it also looked like the second time? It was like that. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Next. That was a 2. Oh, I thought she was wearing a shirt. I'm like, that's normal. That is non-regular. That's sickly. Oh, okay. So like when they go away, they're sickly. That's why. Okay, so that one back at the I had to experiment on is probably, yeah. See, back to back. We gotta go check the other one. We gotta go check it, see if we can get the new, and then, yeah. See, that's how you get experience points, and then eventually be able to level things up, get new tools, that sort of thing. Unload the, oh! I haven't fed the zombie yet, that's not good. We'll do that after this. We'll go here. Go here. We'll go, wait! That would have been bad. Go here. See, how is that around? You know what I mean? Got 5 seconds. We'll eat it. Move. Oh, that is trippy. I'll operate on that. Let's hold. I forgot about that. Alright, hopefully New one, please. Oh, I gotta press a button. Dummy. How are we doing on time? 1 hour into stream. Only gotten through 2 days. It's 25. Herpes. Okay. And herpes is also not a zombie thing. Okay.
Attention. Evacuation convoy arriving today.
Okay. I gotta make sure we mark that. Non-specific. Does she have a bag? No. She got herpes. Skin is normal. Oh, herpes is completely fine. What do you mean? So what you're saying is herpes looks like that. Ugh. Just some dirt. Oh, almost used it. Okay, no reaction. Absent reflex. Okay, what else do we got to do? At some point, I'm going to get to where I don't even care about being meticulous. I don't even have enough money to feed everybody, but eventually I'm not going to care. Just so we can get through this quicker. Let's see. Herpes. Okay, so she has non-specific, so she has to go to quarantine. Okay, let's go feed the zombie. Poor inspection is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I don't have any dead bodies over here. I run slower like this. See, why is that not like that? No, Siri, not talking to you. Okay, back up. Take. There we go. I figured it out, yeah. Just like I'm in Walmart. This is probably the lady that looked like she was at Walmart. No, I sent her to quarantine. Oh no, she had herpes. I forgot about that. Oh. I'd never completed that. So we gotta back up a bit. I just locked myself. So you've been eating on that for a while. See, I already did that, though, is the issue. Okay, Siri, you gotta lose your stuff here. Turn the frick off. This is... See, now this is full. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. I gotta restart the day? I'm going to crash out.
Any aggressive toward personnel will not be tolerated. Offenders will be isolated.
Can I unload it at the other place? Like, go back. Like, why is driving this not like driving a car? Like, driving a grocery cart is like driving a car. So...
Attention. Evacuation convoy arriving today.
Please just let me unload it. Okay, maybe I get to the next day, and then it just lets me. You know what I mean? Okay. Next! Freckles!
I swear.
Normal breath. I saw the rat up bruise. Oh yeah, dude, I don't even care at this point. Like, as long as a zombie... Oh, that's why I should care a little bit. Freckles. You look like you're gonna be fine. Look like you're gonna be just fine. Anything else? No. Yeah, she's normal. She just got bruises and freckles. That's it.
It's almost over.
Oh, fit is a 5. There's just nothing wrong with it. Oh, you don't need to push up on that. Yeah, just. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna look right at your eyes for sure, man. I want to move this around here. Nothing. Okay. All right. You have weird see-through. Okay. 195 pulse. She a zombie. Don't enjoy when people lie to me, man. Like, this kind of infuriates me. Yellow eyes. Kind of pale, but I don't think so, because she's white. But she's like, just like really white, if that makes sense. I don't know. She looked like somebody you'd find in the library. Oh, that was weak. In the library? What was I going for there? Okay, so, ugh, you got the zombie breath. Yeah, she is about to turn. Like in a few moments. Does she have a bag? No. This is the last one for today, and I mean, it felt like we did a lot of people. Anything else? No. Excellent inspection. See what I mean? 0 day, and tether the creator, 0 day. Okay, we're good.
Attention.
I really hope that zombie just unspawns. That would be great. Am I forgetting anything? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna make sure that I can't do something with this.
Any aggression toward personnel will not be tolerated.
Yeah, I need to have the cart, but there's only one cart. I don't know what I was doing over there. Oh, I have to do the evacuation today. That's what I was doing. See, this is why this is going to go so long. Alright, here we go. We have enough. We did. Sweet. Okay, I feel like... Here's my thing. I feel like we go mainly military. And... just look for the obvious signs in people so that we can go through quicker. I feel like that would make it quicker. Let's go with it. I feel like we'd literally just go with this. I don't know why we'd keep anybody either. Why would we keep it? Again, I have no idea. Did I do it all? I didn't get any notification. Last time I did. Pet the kitty. Good kitty. That's normal, see? I feel like I'm gonna have a scene here. A death zine. Day 10 expenditures. Oh, we gotta make sure we have enough food. I didn't check. 0 deaths, evacuation. Yeah, we are done to our last 3. We're not even halfway done, so here we gotta go quick. Oh, special one. Sweet. Okay, we're speedrunning now. Now we get to the section where we just straight up don't even give a crap, dude. I mean, what are we finding today? A sadist who dissects people alive? Kill him. It should be easy. It should be easy as...
So that's what it is. An infection
Let's go check
analyzer.
these people.
Let me see.
You guys would be the first people to make it. I'm gonna wait 2 days on you guys. Let me make sure they don't have any obvious signals that they're getting worse. She got herpes. Looks like She's not getting worse.
Okay, I'll just
He-
let you go on.
Kind of looks like he's getting worse. He looked like he's better, but I'm gonna trust him, because technically it's okay if let's go make sure that the zombie finished eating. It should in theory. Like, it shouldn't be stuck anymore. Yet no, it's not stuck anymore. Good, but we don't have a zombie anymore. So, I mean, I guess I got a zombie on the cart preloaded. That's fire. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Next! This is queso. Nice. It's like, what? It's kind of funny. Alright. Let's go this.
The subject is not.
You are green. You are green. Now, if I do this... Okay, how long do you think it would take a normal person to eat this? Fit's a 10, by the way. Okay, I'm glazing. Fit is a 5. There is nothing wrong with that. Okay, assigned survivor. Should be easy enough. Do not give me a bad inspection grade. Give me a bad inspection grade. I'm going to crash out. Where? For inspection. Screw you.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
Move it.
Just check. You'll see I'm fine.
Alright. We're looking for the obvious things. I feel like quick. Best way to quick do this. He's just really dirty. He's got herpes. We're just speed running at this point. I mean, he's running a temperature that's just too cold. Normal breath, okay. We just send him straight on. Yep, for inspection. I don't care. I don't care. We gotta make sure we have enough food. We just need 1 food a day. 13 power, I'm almost out. Resupply. Max. There we go. 420. We're not really going to upgrade much more. Next. Good, you got cuts. You have that. Let's see, what do we got? What else? You got cuts in pink eye. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. But the fit though, it's a little, it's nasty. Yeah. Yeah.
No, you don't understand.
Come on.
I do. Core inspection is wild. Okay? You're not the
Sorry.
hey, a little bit of Pinot Grigio. Cross reflex, you're a zombie. That's easy. That's easy. You gotta make this harder. Game. Cross reflex. You're a zombie. Go die. Next, excellent inspection. See, sometimes it gives it, sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? Was that noise? You're getting a little paranoid, ma'am. I hate the gray ones. You know what I mean? This is a bad fit. This is a bad fit, by the way. Herpes. Was that no reflex? Or speed running? Speed running. Normal. Did you have a bag? No. You had herpes. I think you're fine. Yep. Literally yellow. I mean, they get me for that. Excellent inspection, you know what I mean? Oh, wrong button.
Don't make me wait.
I feel like I'm on. Okay, let's see. Oh, you dirty. You don't deserve this. Well, they have. Oh, carrying their equipment. Yeah, you're you're the person who has the baggage.
Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
You're dead.
Prepare your belongings for inspection.
Next survivor.
Excellent inspection. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Be quick. Be quick. Be quick. Fit was a 4. Fit is a 1. 2. Sorry, 2. I'll be a little bit more realistic. Is that a giant? Is that a dinosaur egg? What are we on? Okay. Pale, freckles, pulse. Oh my gosh. Pale, freckles, pulse. Pale, freckles. You had a bag, and I confiscated a weapon. Weapon, bag. Go here. Liquidation. Sorry, ma'am. Enjoy your shower. Next. Excellent inspection. See what I mean? I'm just running through this right now. I was just being slow earlier. You had a bag? I'm stealing some. Yep. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. You got herpes. You have pink eye. I think you're probably a zombie. Okay? That's fine. That's fine. No. He's got herpes on his face somehow. He's wearing a thong. That's wild. He's got cuts. Okay, I think I'm gonna end up sending him to the liquidation. Quarantine's full. Quarantine's full. So quarantine's full. Sorry, dude. Is he pale? No. He's got cuts. That's the other thing. Cuts. He had a bag. I confiscated something. Yep, and we're not going to worry about anything else. You're dead. You're dead. Sorry, sir. Core inspection is absolutely insane. Watch the top right. If it says zombie killed or infected killed, I did my job. Whew, wow. Okay. All right. Red face. Got a cool mustache. Actually, I mess with this fit. This is a 7. This is a 7. Okay. Red face. I kind of want to speed track this one. This one looks like he's going to have...
The subject is
Yep.
infected and must be eliminated.
Do you hear that? The thing I'm carrying right now, it says you might be a zombie. I'm not gonna waste my time with that bull crap where I check him. You know what I mean? I know he's infected. Why would I check him? You know what I mean? I have a injector right here that tells me whether or not he is. Pet the kitty. Sleep. We're gonna end up having the attack tonight. Yep.
External infected rushing the perimeter. Prevent breach. External infected rushing
Here
the
we go.
perimeter.
Here we go. Lock in. Lock in. I might be a little quiet for this. Whoa. Wave 2? Dude, that was easy, dude. I mean the security tower upgrade. Absolutely worth it. Wall still hasn't taken a hit. I'm locked. I'm locked. I mean, this is just too easy at this point. Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Look at that. Do I have the airstrike yet? Oh. I spoke too soon. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No damage to the wall. No damage to the wall. That's the goal. Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. I'm stuck. Dude, I almost had no damage to the wall that night. I mean, it's getting a lot easier. The first time I did it, even though there was only one wave, I died. Day 11 expenditures. I just messed up. My profit was still 5,000. I killed one survivor. I missed one infected. Chat. There's a zombie active in the block. There's a zombie active in the block. We have to go exterminate it.
New directives are now available. Check the bulletins board immediately.
Where's the zombie? So far, so good, I guess. So I missed one infected. Wait, I need to check her. She kind of looked like shit. What? Okay, we're good. Alright. So I mean, we went fast, but we just missed one person, and we were going fast. So every day, that always freaks me out.
Identification
Dirty,
verified. Quarantine
dirty.
status unstable.
I knew, bro.
Incident
I knew it was him. Knew it. We may not make enough. We may not make quota. Genuinely. I gotta be more thorough. Like, I feel like we could step down speed just a touch and be better. We have 3 days until the next extraction, and I have to have 14 people. I think we gotta, I mean... This part is so... Like, how do I... Oh. See, I don't know, like, how am I supposed to... There's one more thing for it. Oh, unload the cart? Is that what it meant to do? Help. Help. Help, Jack. Never mind. Never mind. I feel like that's it. That's all I gotta do. I just gnaw on that for 1 day or something. Alright. 3 days. 14 more people? No, just 14 people in general. Oh, the cat was behind his head. He just wasn't seeing it. Kitty. Next. Lines out the door today. Troy Bolton. Nosebleed.
I was helping others out there. Look, no
Is that a
bites.
thing we have yet? No. We have mouth bleeding, but not this. I'm not wasting my time. I will get the baggage though, so hopefully we get something. He's bringing the setup. I kind of mess with it. How are we doing to the newest viewers? We're playing Quarantine Zone again. The point is to put to make sure people are not zombies and let them in. So kind of getting to the point where I'm speed running, so eventually I can be done with this game. Because I have now collectively played this game for 8 hours, and I don't really want to have any more. I'm done with it. To put it pretty simple.
Don't make me wait.
And the next, the fit. Don't mind. Don't mind. You've got red eyes.
I'm healthy.
I can't trust you. In fact, actually, I'm sorry I have to do this, but sorry. How's stream? Is it laggy?
I feel
It's been doing that for some people today. Where's bro? Bro is wearing tighties, but not whiteys. Tidy pinkies. I don't know. Feel like that's not a thing. I missed. Let's see. Fit is a 3. I feel like he's good. I think we can send him on. I'm gonna check one more time. I didn't see any of this. We accidentally let in a zombie last time. So feel like he's good. Yeah, see, excellent inspection.
Next survivor.
Next. Fit is vertical stripes are not in anymore, buddy. Vertical stripes not in. There's red eyes. Those are black eyes. What's going on here? No, that's pink eye. It went through all the colors. Went through the color wheel on that guy. Good. You have pink eyes. I have room in quarantine for you, buddy. Also, like, quarantine yesterday got mauled by a zombie. So I don't know how, because they don't usually take that long to turn. They take way longer to get healthy. So I just figured, oh, they take longer to heal healthy, so they take less time, like a long time too, to turn. Not the case. Not the case whatsoever. I didn't see anything other than this. Bag. Let's check that. He had a gun. He had a diamond pickaxe. He had... Oh! Gotta make sure I get rid of the spam here. There we go. What the F? Gotta take the clip.
All I have
I don't think anything else. So let's go to... what is it? Baggage weapon. Okay. And then we send him to quarantine because we got space.
At least it's
Competent is absolutely insane. Let's start with this. I almost forgot the last few.
Don't bother
You have
checking.
weapons.
There's
You
nothing
have a Big
valuable
Mac.
left.
Big Mac. What is that? Is that like doors?
You're robbing
What
me.
even? What are
Why?
these people? I'm not robbing you. You have... I mean, I think that's just a plumber's tool, but it looks like it could be used as a weapon. You have pink eye. Stop coming in here with all that bull, dude. I want people who are healthy. Every once in a while, I want a completely healthy person. Or just an obviously sick person. Got non-typical. Gosh, I wish this game was a little bit less specific sometimes. What is that on her forehead? Nothing. So, pink eye. Wait, we didn't do temperature, did we? Yeah, we did for normal. Oh my gosh. Weapon, baggage, non-specific. Oh, I can play the audio for that? That's helpful. Just not figuring that out. I think that's it. We'll go here with her. We check tonight. We check tonight.
For crying out loud.
For inspection. Oh my god, what did I miss? What did I miss?
I don't want to cause any trouble.
Whatever. Like, I'm just not even going to
Your turn.
try. Like, I'm just gonna...
The
Okay.
subject is
Clear.
not infected.
Clear.
Prepare
We
your
just send you...
belongings
We
for
just send you on. We just send you on.
Next survivor.
Believe it.
Don't care.
Thank you.
Don't care. Genuinely. Your fit's pretty bad, I won't lie.
Is this really?
You have sickly breath. You have a nosebleed. I can't give you that symptom yet. Good. Stop skipping the reflex hammer. No reflex. Okay. Looks like I gotta go. I gotta go check. I gotta check here. Like what even am I supposed to do? I'm wasting my time at this point. Troy Bolton. Almost forgot about you, Troy. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna move that over. We're trying to get through this. It's about 8. Please don't be somebody in the survivor's walk. Oh my god. Nosebleed is completely fine. I just wasted my time for a non-zombie symptom. And Troy Bolton had to die. Like, what do you mean? Mouth bleeding is, though. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because theoretically, IRL, if zombies had... Okay, we're pale skinned, though, I think. Unless this guy's just straight Russian. We checked this already? Yeah, we did. Check that. Check that. Okay. Do you get a bag? No. Okay. So, ideally, unless if he has pale skin... No, he doesn't have pale skin. We're just going to send him to the survivor's block. 10 p...
I'm safe.
Poor inspection. What I missed? What I missed? I just want to know what I missed.
You are in a quarantine.
You're not going to detain.
Am I missing small bitty, like itty bitty details on their feet? Like what's the issue here? Like I marked absent last time. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna fret. Speaking of fret, you have freckles. You might be one of the most healthy survivors I've seen in a while. See, that scares me too, because like he just makes it in. Like, what do I do if he's a zombie in that case? I don't have a weapon. She is healthy. Like, I don't have anything to... Oh, freckles. It's gonna say 4. Is that excellent?
Together.
Next! Fit is a 2. Sorry. Oh, you got a golden scar. You got a golden scar. This one. I'm taking it, man. Yeah, you have a golden scar to remember your mom. Is it from like playing too late and she like whooping you with the belt or something? Pale skin, normal eyes. Oh, I can't forget that. I'm gonna check temp. That's usually the quickest. Yep, she is a zombie. Wait, was it pulse or temp? It was pulse. We're out of this. This is good. Haven't checked the skin yet. Be quick, because she's a zombie anyways. Honestly, I don't need to even waste my time with this. Just make sure we've marked pale skin and we're good. Oh, we gotta have that marked. What was it? Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, duh. I was looking at sick instead.
You could do this.
Sweet.
It's almost over.
That's it. Great. We need to check survivor's block and we need to check quarantine. We're going to chance them two being alive in the morning. But we do need to check survivor's block and make sure that these people are okay. You guys were from today. I gotta check Queso. He has a bag. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not food. You look fine. Smoking a cig. You know that's gonna give you cancer, right? This was the guy that said poor. I feel like I kill him. I feel like I kill him. We're gonna check him. See, it might have been pale skin, guys. Pale skin isn't that bad. We just need to make sure. Knock it out of this. Come here. Yeah, you're doing okay. They check this. I can't check that one in here. Maybe it's because it's too obvious or something. I need to make sure food's good. Medkits. Alright. Good.
Wake up! There are new reports that the virus has mutated. Playing tricks on us, cunning bastard. Snap out of it. It's not like this thing can think. A patrol ran into a girl. She calmly asked if they could escort her to safety. Next thing, she pounced on them. Took some muscle and lead to put her down. So keep your gun handy.
I get a Glock.
You got yours too, huh? Major's been on edge all day. Heard the guys had to shoot their own commander. Some girl tore her throat open. Creepy stuff. I'm done laughing at people who sleep with a gun under their pillow. Just be careful today, okay?
Identification verified.
I'm gonna check you.
Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
Thank you for at least not yelling at me.
Yeah, all good, man. I mean, we've been good this whole time. Eyes are the same. You had one symptom last time. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. in my defense, it does kind of look like the thermometer, right? Okay, dude. Okay, I gotta start using this. What is that? I think we gotta send you to the lab, buddy. Kevin Jackson gets to go to the lab. See, why do these people have bags? What did you have again?
I can't.
Conjunctivitis? Ooh. No conjunctivitis. Usually that means she's good. What about the breathing? That was a big no too. She's good. I think she's fine. I think she's fine.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, let's go get that new symptom. We gotta feed the zombie after this too. There we go. Sorry, bro, stuff. It's an entire human brain. Or zombies brain. We don't really know yet.
Any attempts to leave the zone without authorization will result in immediate...
I feel like this reminds me right here of like Jurassic Park. No symptoms found. Screw me. Screw me. Screw me. Screw me. Next. Alright.
O que você está fazendo? Isso realmente
That's
é
not
necessário?
English. Conjunctivitis. Good. I took everything? I think so. Bag.
Eu preciso disso. Eu preciso disso.
Nice. I got $500 back for that.
Estou em apuros? Pensei que estivesse seguro.
Come on.
Jesus, it's alive! Not.
Having fun out there, huh? Hey, Georgetta.
Not having fun. Not having fun.
Or did all that shooting knock the memory out of your head?
Sir, yes, sir. My mistake. Won't happen again. MRI machines used to take up a whole room. And now? Just look at this. You just need 2 hands. What a time to be alive. The end of the world notwithstanding.
Stay calm and wait for your turn.
Yeah.
Remove
No,
your
no
outer
kidding.
clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves. Prepare
I've
your
seen this one
belongings
on the
for
stream
inspection.
before. It is AIDS. It is AIDS. I mean, let's pull out the new one, shall we?
You have to believe me.
Like, how am I supposed to know what is good and what is not? Got blood all over you. Already did that. She's holding her stomach. That's not normal. When am I supposed to pull that back out again? Oh. She's got something brown down there. Is that like poop or something? Yeah, like some poop stuck in her arteries. Arteries. I don't know. Let's see. Internal bleeding. Okay, that's good. That's good. Didn't see anything else, so... Survivor's box.
I'll be okay, right? Are you sure?
Next survivor.
Thief, you dirty
It looked
dog.
like a grenade. Did it not? He also has internal bleeding. He's got that same thing. Pulse 125. Let's mark what we have so far. Mouth bleeding. Did he say, can we get this thing over already? Because that would probably mean aggressive. Herpes. Where's that at?
You
No
are in a
reflex.
quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Don't make me wait.
Spore pore inspection is wild. I spend that much.
I'm just tired.
So it's not
sick.
internal bleeding. It's got zombie. No. It's got abnormal. Oh, nice thong, buddy. Fit 4. I don't know why. I just don't like this guy for some reason. Don't know what that is. I'm not taking you to the experiment place, so you look pale. You're probably not though, so I'm not gonna put it. What do we see? Oh, we didn't do the scanner. Oh, dude, screw this thing. I mean, genuinely. Oh, I gotta do the top too? Dude, screw this. So that wasn't internal bleeding last time. So I'm going to assume it's fine. Yeah, we're good. I need to go feed the zombie. Nosebleed, nosebleed. Oh, that last guy was aggressive. So that's what it was. This guy does have internal bleeding then. Dude, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Look at
Come on.
Next. How do I have more bullets? How do I get more bullets?
C'est
You
n'importe
look
quoi,
like
je suis
you're
plus
okay.
clean que la moitié des gens que vous avez laissé passer.
Aggression. Where's aggression? Found that earlier.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
No, it's not aggression because his teeth are not clenched. Fit's an 8. I messed with this one heavy. I think it is may attack the inspector. Okay, so we are going to say aggression. We're going to send you here.
Vraiment là?
Move it.
Pale.
I can't.
I'm not wasting any time on this. I know what it is. What even is that? I want no more wasted time on this guy.
Thanks for at least letting me live.
Yeah, enjoy your shower. We've got Pantene and Dove.
I don't have any symptoms, see?
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. Looking like somebody that... I don't even know where I was going with that, to be honest. We're going... Ooh! That's necrosis. That's necrosis, but I feel like she's gonna have some weird stuff using the X-ray. So that's, I mean, let's do this. No.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Remove your outer clothing. Hats,
Not wasting any time on
and
that.
gloves.
Poor inspection, excellent. See, I don't understand that. I probably had some symptoms. It's really just on where I leave them. Meaning, I'm gonna have some people dead. Got a herpes. No reflex. Herpes, no reflex. Lot of herpes. Is that Bruce? That's a Bruce. Bruce, herpes, no reflex. That's a red bruise. Okay, no temp. So we're down to stethoscope. Good. Now we're down to X-ray. Okay, you look like you're doing okay. Got herpes, but you're doing okay. Ooh, red bruise is that, so we go here with it. Have we checked everybody at quarantine yet? Poor inspection is wild, wild. We gotta feed the zombie. Let's not even take the cart back next time, because I think I didn't yesterday, and well, let's take it back to the main area. That's not hard. Oh, I can sprint with this thing. Okay, that's clutch. This is wild. Move!
Move it.
Sorry, this. He's got internal bleeding probably. What is that? That's a black bruise. I don't know that. I'm not taking you to experiment on you on. I'm hoping you have an easy symptom that I know. Reflex. Bite mark. Perfect. No bag. Perfect. Bite mark. Bite mark. Bite mark. Alright, let's check. That's purple.
You are in a
So you
quarantine
need to
zone.
go
Stay
to
calm and wait for your turn.
the
Remove your outer clothing. Hats,
experiment on.
glasses, and gloves. Prepare
Oh,
your
I need to be
belongings
marking
for inspection.
unknown. Does it even work if I don't mark unknown? Poor inspection. What are we on?
Come on.
I'm gonna finish these last two and then deal with them.
My hands won't stop shaking.
Well, that's kind of an issue. Probably shouldn't be telling me that. I'm the person who decides whether you live or die. Oh, I didn't mark that he had a bite mark. That's what it was. You might be okay. Did we even have anything at all? Oh, I didn't mark that he had a red bruise either. Oh, that's because it was black. Are you gonna make some lemonade or something? You had a bag. I think you're a survivor. Okay. Oh, one more, and then we'll go deal with that dummy.
Don't
Pink
bother
eye.
checking. There's nothing valuable left.
Again, probably shouldn't be telling me that. Aggressive, pale skin, and aggressive. Conjunctivitis, pale skin. I feel like all of them that are infected should have bite marks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that I mean, let's pan this situation out. Like, we're in a zombie apocalypse. Everybody that's infected would have had to have gotten bitten at some point. And in this game, only a few people have bite marks. You have internal bleeding. Your heart's a weird color. Okay, well, if this other one doesn't pan out, I'll come back and come get you. Come. Not feeling good, chat. I can't lie. If we get to 10, and actually, I might not even make it to 10 at this rate. Low key, not feeling good. Alright, let's do this. Anyways, let's pan this situation out. And, I mean, it would mean that you're getting infected. Okay, moldy organ. That's death. Okay, so this other guy, should we even check him? No, I'm just gonna send him back and say he has a moldy organ. I only have 9 people. How many more days? 2? Gotta get 6 more. Let's look at it one more time. Change layer. Change layer. It's not even registering that I have it in my hand. Yeah, let's switch hands. It's not. There we go. See, that's not moldy. For the love of the game, I gotta do it. Even though I hate this game right now. Cop is fucking wild. Oh, it's crashed. Are we still here? Good. Okay. Well, I think that's a good sign. I'm low-key feeling like crap. I'm just gonna grab some water to tough it out. Okay, I will be right back. Got some apple juice. Check that out. It's water. Please do not reset my day. I beg. Alright. That's going to conclude the Quarantine Zone series. I'm done. Oh.
Wait.
Okay. So with no break, since I just got one, we're going to just switch to reacts. It'll take me a moment to switch the Twitch details. So just, oh, I need to start. Okay, just switching this over. Takes a while. Try to get as many people in as possible so they can find it. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna set this up. This time we're getting even more. We're in. Look at this. Look at this. I compiled an entire tier list. Ooh, SEC tier list. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Okay. Also, to be even more prepared, and hopefully when I pull this up, it doesn't give you guys any hint at what I'm going to say about Ole Miss. But Ole Miss is our next one. Perfect. Okay, I'll pull up YouTube and the video we'll have for this. That might be a good video. I'm gonna save that one.
Welcome to Glendale, Arizona, and the
All right. So what we have here is our next section of reacts to SEC football. Our next team is Ole Miss. Okay, we are going to go over why I think the way that I do about Ole Miss and how they may or may not have a returning great year. To start this off, what we have as returning players. Look out for these people on this this highlights, but look out for Trinidad Chambliss, who is their quarterback. He was really their main point of their offense last year. Okay, their starter. I forget his first name, but Simmons. He started the year, played 2 games, did amazing, got hurt in the 3rd game, and did not return because Trinidad Chambliss turned out to be an absolute dog. Okay, Keywan Lacey, the running back, is coming back. Led them in yards and touchdowns, and it was even better. He had help from this dude named Bryson Sanders, O-line, who leads this crew, absolutely elite line for in college football, one of the top ones. And so, I mean, he's going to have help up front, okay? Defense, and one thing we'll talk about, Centurion Perkins. He is going to be coming back. He led the team in sacks last year as a linebacker. Another big name who made all SEC this upcoming video. All SEC is their D tackle, Will Coles. And the corner, Antonio Kite, who's coming back in the secondary. He leads that crew. And lastly, their kicker, their kicker and punter, who both got all SEC preseason. Okay, so here we go. Without further ado, let's get started with the video.
Right here, and because the back
Love this offense. They run it tight runs and passes.
Offense number 6. Outside the pocket, the pass did not get to the line of scrimmage. Lost it down at the spot of the foul. 4th down. Yeah, that line of scrimmage is about the 31, and here's
Fletcher, the junior from Fort Lauderdale, has the hot hand. This is a priority. Get the ball on the edge. Keenan Marion makes the catch. And the
absolutely hated this about Miami last year. Screen pass merchants.
Steps up. He can take off. Doesn't run often, but gets north and south when he needs to. He's stopped by T.J. Daughtry a couple yards short of the marker. Fletcher running up the middle. Initial contact was before the marker, but he's going to fight forward. They do a great job of pushing the runners forward. It's a first. Bill, your quick take on this one?
Definitely. They only had one middle linebacker there instead of their usually.
Love this RPO offense.
So one guy in the middle trying
There's
to
Keywan Lacey. Absolutely explosive.
Where it made it easy for Lacey to outmaneuver him, and then it was a foot race between him and the safeties. So give Charlie Wise Jr. a lot of credit. There's one thing about the execution, but I think the formation into the boundary got Miami's alignment more into that boundary.
Protection is there. Ball across the
linebackers absolutely hit. Absolutely rocked.
That freshman receiver to get his hands up.
3rd and 7. Pressure comes. It's picked up. Tony, after the catch, escapes. Malachi Tony.
This was a big issue for Ole Miss all year last year, was their tackling. This is something on the coach's part.
Being looked at on the sidelines again. Fletcher back in the game. And Mark Fletcher just bulldozes forward. That's been the pattern on these first down runs. There's an offensive lineman in the backfield as a lead blocker. Reaching for the end zone is Marty Brown, and Miami goes back on top, flexing. They're going to take a look.
Okay, and here brings me to my first point is their defense is going to continue to do this. Unfortunately, they were not really able to stop Miami. I watched this game live. It was, I mean, when Ole Miss scored, as soon as Miami got the ball and started getting past midfield, it wasn't looking good for Ole Miss's defense, especially on the line. Okay, these kinds of plays would happen continually, and even having one defensive lineman who is really great on the interior, they got pushed around all year, and it does not get any better next year. They did not bring in anyone new to help with their defensive struggles.
Look to make sure that his knee doesn't touch. I think he's good. He stays there. Bring pressure on third down. Remember, they've been rushing 3 and dropping 8. Now they
Same
blitz,
deal.
and because
Screen pass, Merchants.
Man to man on the back end.
God. Watch, and if I'm watching a game on TV like this, oh, I'm done. I'm not watching that game.
345-pound tackle out there in space.
Yeah, 6'9".
It's a big human.
Pause.
In space. Fake it. And a downfield shot. Launching for C.J. Daniels.
And a great play.
It's Tony in motion.
Again, that would have been one of their leading corners last year. He does return.
Getting help from those big guys. He's still going.
So while interior-wise, and this shows it perfectly, interior-wise, they struggle like this.
Fletcher. And Fletcher just muscling. Getting help.
Do you know what I mean? Secondary gets better. Secondary continues to stay good, just like the play before.
When will they stop the pile? It's down inside the 35.
When they take a shot, and Chambliss had time to be able to make this happen, and it took the backside to be able to come over from Xavier Lucas, 6 right there.
And that's something great about Trinidad Chambliss, is that he will drop it in a bucket, but sometimes on the downside, he chances too much. Takes a lot of deep shots that don't connect because they're just a little too risky. Throws it into double coverage sometimes, like you just saw.
Climbing the ladder and dribbling to make the catch. It's a first down out near the 45.
And he does not return. Sadly, number 1.
Again, they fake it to Lacey on the move. Long sideline pitch. Reaching
love the RPO. The RPO will continue to work for Ole Miss this year.
7 more, his first catch.
Chambliss is a shortstop in his background, a point guard in his background. I think more and more with the style of play we see in college and NFL football.
Will Eccles got home.
First carry, he gets the first down.
Press set it down. Chambliss from the pocket launches downfield, going up and making the catch.
And he'll put it in a bucket.
Daquan Wright, the tight end.
Perfect spot in that scenario.
Once again, they bring it. Chambliss hit as he throws. Complete across the middle. Standing and delivering.
Chambliss has poise. We'll go over this too.
Flag down where the tackle was made.
Chris, Keontae Scott, who's been blitzing all season long and getting home, he's the guy who hits him.
In the flat, it's drops. Big difference. That was a 4-point play. That
kicker returns.
Puts Ole Miss on top, though. 19-17. What a drive. 13 plays, 86 yards. Play fake on first down. Launching downfield. And fighting back to make a catch.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Again, looking for Keelan Marion. It's Fletcher up the middle. Fletcher fights forward for a first down to the 37. Will the Rebels bring some pressure? They back out. Back. Looks near sideline. Daniels makes the catch. Lunges near the marker.
Beyond the first down marker, I think he caught the ball.
Looking, still looking, takes off running. Carson back with his legs.
And in here,
And this one is the game sealer right here. Okay. Okay. We're going to start with the Okay. So looking at this, starting off September 5th, they play at Nashville versus I believe that's Louisville. Okay, they win this one, really no issue. Then they'll see Charlotte. This one, they're playing at home for their home opener. I don't think, I don't think that this is a discussion to have either. They win this one. No, now we're sitting at 2-0. 2-0. They play at home versus LSU. LSU is where their former coach went to. I foresee this being a primetime game that is a don't miss. This is not going to be something that you want to be stuck at a wedding for. This is going to be a game that you want to be locked in for this. Um, Not only is the energy going to be insane from the stadium, but I think Ole Miss players come back and they see their former coach coaching from another team, and they show up and show out. They end up winning this game. I think this is going to be close. I'm not saying it isn't. LSU has another insane roster because Ole Miss players that wanted to leave with that coach are, I think they're now at LSU. I'll put it that way. Okay. Ole Miss then travels to Florida. Florida, and again, I'll go over this eventually. That I think they're one of my next teams to cover but I think Ole Miss ends up winning this. I think their offense overpowers the Florida Gators' basically neglected defense. Then they have bye. I think they win that one. Then they go to Vandy. Vandy loses a lot. Okay, their offense is not going to be able to keep up with Ole Miss's, and even though Vandy's defense continues to be good, I don't think that this one is close. I think it's 2 or 3 scores. Then Mizzou goes to Ole Miss. As much as Ole Miss is my team, I got to be realistic here. Ole Miss is going to beat Mizzou. And I don't think this one is necessarily close either. I think it's 2 or 3 scores. Then Ole Miss goes to Texas. So now, so far we have that Ole Miss is 6-0. 6-0 in those first 6 games, other than excepting LSU, and that was at home. Excepting LSU, 6-0. Strength of schedule is great. They have one of the best strength of schedules in college football this year. Up to 6-0, going to Texas. As I mentioned before, Texas is going to be the real deal this year. Ole Miss loses this one, but this is the best game that they've played yet. They end up losing this one field goal. Okay, say like 24-21. Okay, Texas's defense is able to hold Ole Miss a little bit better than than the other way around. Okay, then Auburn goes to Ole Miss. This one might be a good game as well, but not for the reason that most people think. I think that Auburn is going to be a lot more star-studded than most people are giving them credit for. However, their offense is not able to keep up with Ole Miss. Ole Miss wins this one in a shootout, but by 1 score. Okay, then Georgia goes to Ole Miss. So far, being at 7-1, the Ole Miss hosts Georgia. Georgia, again, being the perennial contenders that they are going to be completely fine playing at Ole Miss. But I think that Ole Miss fans step up in this game. They show up and they give a lot of energy to their team. I think that this one is a close game. This one's going to be a barn burner, but Georgia wins. Go Dogs. Okay, we're at 7-2, where Ole Miss goes to Norman. They're going to Oklahoma at 7-2. Ole Miss's defense is fully seasoned at this point, and they're able to stop OU very well. However, with OU being a better team defensively, I think that this game is won by Ole Miss. Okay, and so Ole Miss improves to 8-2, and then finishing. And again, not great for quality, but I can't really tell what that is. But they end up winning that. That is a lower conference game. And then they see Mississippi State. This one, Battle of the Mississippi teams. It's usually a good game to watch. Ole Miss wins. I don't think this one's super close. 3 or 4 scores. Okay. So improving to 10-2. Okay. So Ole Miss, 10-2. That puts them in a very good spot. Again, strength of schedule is insane. And we'll look at my tier list here to determine what we got. Oh, there we go. I'm going to close that. Close that. What? There. Okay. A little bit of a glitch there. Okay. Anyways. So now it's the final moment. Drum roll, please. Okay. We're going to end up holding Ole Miss. And we're going to place them in our 3 tiers. Oh, yeah. I haven't explained the tiers. I explained the tiers. Goated. Top one. Red. It says season. Goated season. The team is going to have a top season for the program. And Texas is our best team still so far. They're setting at 11-1. Okay. Pretty good. All right. But again, I think this is based off of how the teams like end of the year will go. I think Ole Miss's will be slightly better because excuse me, because I think that Texas will run into teams that they've seen already, and I think Texas ends up losing it towards the end. Okay, so we'll see. It could go in either way. Tennessee is the only team in the mid-season tier. It's 2 losses to 5 losses. So theoretically, Ole Miss could land in here. I say mid-season because strength of schedule plays a huge role in the SEC, in college football in general. Even though Notre Dame gets a little bit of the Israel treatment. And lastly, we have the I'll Pray For You this season tier. Now, this tier is for the teams that will be going through it. Fans that will be struggling through this season, whether they usually struggle or not. Teams that will be like fans will be struggling more, will be towards the bottom of that list, right over here. Okay. Anyways, so moving into our final spot. So drum roll, please. Why is my preview not going? What in tarnation here? Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Oh, my stream computer is almost dead. Give me a moment. It was just, oh, it was just like that. Anyways, sorry. Drum roll, please. We're about to move the 10, or no, yeah, 10 and 2. No, 10 and 1, 11 and 1, sorry. Wait, no. What was it? Yeah. What is up? Welcome to the stream. Again, Ole Miss. Yeah, we're about to place this, but Ole Miss is about to be ranked. We're going to end up putting them. So Ole Miss this year, again, very great offense, and they are very explosive. We're about to put them in one of the three tiers. We have the goated tier, the mid-season. So from 2 losses, 5 losses, they end up 10 and 2. Could end up middle, could end up top. And then the I'll Pray For You tier. It's for the teams that fans are definitely going to need some prayer. And we're going to place them in the the goated season tier. That is at 10 and 2. I think the Ole Miss is one of those teams that ends up surprising a lot of others. I think that they'll have a deep playoffs run based off of defenses that they'll end up seeing. They're not going to be very easy to stop as an offense with Trinidad Chambliss leading them. So yeah, that concludes this portion of the reacts. I'm going to move into our next video. So if you have a suggestion, that's fine. I always take suggestions. I'm going to switch over the stream category or the details so that it's a little bit easier. I'll pull up my playlist and we'll begin with a video. Oh, I think I put them in here. Nope. Yeah, I did. So I have all of these so far. And we'll just go down to one of those if that happens. What is up? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna react to a new video. Just finished with the SEC preview. Top 10 worst years in human
Humans have been
history.
around for roughly 200.
The creator, serious history. It's not going to be serious. And I'll try not to pause too much.
100,000 years. And honestly, most of that time was spent dying in pools of our own diarrhea. So when you think of the worst years in human history, it's basically all of them. But that would be a boring video. So let's be prisoners of the moment and allow recency bias to cloud our analysis as we rank the top 10 worst years to be alive in human history.
Okay, let's be real though. COVID's going to be in this.
Number 10, 1918. This year kicks off with a little something called the Spanish flu. Surprisingly, this flu wasn't actually from Spain, but it was still no bueno. Exact numbers for the death toll are kind of hard to pin down, but estimates range from 20 to 50 million human deaths globally. The Spanish flu was particularly deadly for two reasons. One, it was a brand new strain of the flu, and two, the conditions of the Great War made it so much easier for the disease to spread. Soldiers returning home brought the flu with them, infecting people in remote areas who had no immunity to the virus. What was extra special about the Spanish flu was that it was unusually deadly for young adults compared to other flu viruses of the time, leading to a significantly higher death toll. This disease was terrifying for doctors, not just because of how quickly it spread or how quickly their patients died, but the process of how people died from it. Heliotrope cyanosis was a symptom of the Spanish flu, where a patient's skin would slowly turn purple as their lungs filled with fluid, preventing them from getting enough oxygen into their bloodstream. The blue
So basically, they just suffocated to death.
/ purple color would start in their lips and fingers, but eventually spread across their whole body as they neared death. After the patient passed, their entire body would then quickly turn from purple to black. Truly horrific stuff.
So yeah, they just died from basically asphyxiation. So they just suffocated to death, lost all airflow into their brain, blood, whatever. Okay. What I understood, if World War I hadn't have happened, the Spanish flu would have been a lot easier to deal with, because World War I became like, it was like imagine COVID and how easy it was to spread because the world was so connected. Back then, people, like, the world was not as connected. You can just hop on a plane and go anywhere. That was starting in, but in World War I, so many men were around each other that they just continued to spread the disease, and it was very easy to get, just like the regular flu, like the flu we have still. But
to make matters worse, 1918 was also the final year of World War I, which saw another 5 million global casualties and made most of Europe no fun. Also in this year, you had the Russian Revolution going on, which ended the House of Romanov for good with the assassination of Nicholas II and his family this year. This revolution allowed Vladimir Lenin to take power, where he established a totalitarian dictatorship that oversaw the mass killing of political dissidents. The revolution was marked by brutal civil war and famine, which killed millions more.
Boring.
And finally, the Treaty of Versailles was being drafted, which, while not initially terrible, put Germany in a super bad mood that had some pretty major downstream consequences. But more on that later. Number 9, 1492. We all know in 1492, Columbus
Wait a minute. 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. If this hadn't have happened, would we not? I mean, eventually we would have ended up sailing over. Like, Europeans would have ended up sailing over at some point anyways. And that spread of the pathogens could not have happened. Wait. Either way, no matter how we did it, the pathogens that we sent over would have, like, we would have given them to the people that were native, because, yeah.
The ocean blue. But by doing that, Columbus also opened up a portal to hell for nearly everyone who is currently living in the Americas. Nearly every indigenous person that came in contact with a European settler was either killed by a disease, killed in the slave trade, killed in war, or died of a broken heart. And while it certainly didn't all happen in 1 year, the introduction of European settlers to the Americas ended up killing 90% of the indigenous population. Diseases like smallpox, measles, and influenza decimated communities that had no immunity to these foreign illnesses. I guess one could argue that the events of 1492 had positive effects on much of humanity, leading to the age of exploration and the eventual globalization of trade and culture that brought us things like pizza and chocolate. However, the near extinction of an entire continent civilization does put it on our list. Number 8, 2008. This is
2008. What? November specifically. Oh, no. Number 8. Okay. All right. I'm kind of interested
probably the
now.
height of recency bias, but who cares? It sucked. 2008 was the year the entire world realized that rich people just basically make up how much money there is. And for a number of reasons too complicated to go into in this video, something called Lehman Brothers went out of business, and then the entire global economy collapsed. Stock markets around the world crashed. The American auto industry nearly went belly up, and the cost of food and gas went through the roof. It was the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression, causing millions of Americans to lose their jobs and homes. Also, if you've ever wondered, why do houses cost so much these days? Well, in the aftermath of the 2008 mortgage crisis, new home construction basically stopped for about 10 years because nobody could get a loan. And since there wasn't a 10-year hiatus on unprotected sex, we now have way too many people and way too few houses. So thanks again 2008 for still ruining all of our lives.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. The housing crisis is still going. I wouldn't say America is overpopulated because we have so much land that just doesn't have people. Like there's entire states with like very little people, like Wyoming, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, in Alaska. There's a lot of land to people. Population density isn't as much, but like in cities, yeah, there are some overcrowding problems. But yeah, like housing is still an issue, and I didn't even think about 2008. But yeah, it's a main reason for sure.
What? China and Australia's economy actually grew during the Great Recession? What do you mean America isn't the center of the universe? Number 7, 73,000 BC. Okay, so we're a little loosey-goosey on the exact year, but trust me, whenever it was bad. Rewind Earth's clock 70 or so millennia, and you'll witness what's known as a supervolcano eruption. This particular event is known as the Toba catastrophe, and is probably the thing Indonesia is second most famous for after Komodo dragons. This eruption set off a 10-year volcanic winter that nearly eliminated the entire human species. The Toba eruption released so much volcanic ash into the atmosphere that it blocked sunlight, leading to a drastic drop in global temperatures. The few survivors faced harsh conditions, with scarce food and resources, struggling to maintain their communities. The entire human population left on Earth was somewhere between 3,000 and 10,000 people, or roughly the size of Brandon, South Dakota. You've never heard of Brandon, South Dakota? Okay, exactly. Madison Square Garden can hold around 20,000 people, so the entire population left on Earth after that eruption could fit in MSG twice. This phenomenon is known as a genetic bottleneck, and is also why we're all kind of related. Number 6, 19...
Hold on. No, not necessarily. Got to go into it a little bit too far, but yeah, and that's all just estimation based on archaeology and the bodies we found, and that carbon dating works basically. So we don't really technically know what year it is. And see, I don't understand how people were even able to survive in the Indonesia area. Like there was, from what I've read, there was smoke all across the earth. Like ash would have traveled all the way up into Europe, and even though it's not that far away, Australia, probably the Americas, we'd assume. But from what we know, it was awful. 1929, I figured this would be on there.
29. The Roaring Twenties came to an abrupt end in 1929 when the U.S. stock market crashed, setting off, stop me if you've heard this before, a global economic collapse. The Great Depression that followed was a decade-long economic disaster that affected almost every country in the world. Mental health was at an all-time low immediately following the market crash. Self-deletion rates were so high that some hotel operators in New York City would ask guests if they needed a room for sleeping or jumping out of. That's real.
Ooh. Hopefully that's not true. See, that's actually why we call it the Great Depression, is because of the suicide rate that happened. Bet you didn't know that.
In the US, 1 in 4 people became unemployed, and wages for the remaining workforce were basically cut in half. Bread lines and
More than
soup
that.
kitchens became a common sight, and many people lost their homes and savings. One farmer of the day knew he couldn't afford to feed his sheep, so he slit their throats and threw them down a canyon instead of letting them starve. It's like, what? They don't like sheep? The events of 1929 set off a decade of economic hardship that culminated in Earth's favorite pastime, World War. Number 5, 16.
What's crazy is that the World War got most countries, especially the ones that won, like Russia, the United States, Great Britain, um, all of our economies blew up, like went way up, because wars create productivity, because people leave to go fight in the war, and that leaves jobs. And so the more people are working in the economy, the better off the economy is. So that's just that explained.
1. If you take one thing away from this video, it should be that volcanoes are bad. So bad, in fact, that one volcano in Peru basically turned the lights off for the whole planet. The eruption of Huayna Patina in 1600 was one of the largest volcanic events in recorded history, spewing vast amounts of ash into the atmosphere. The summer of 1601 was known as the summer with no sunshine. Sunlight levels dramatically decreased everywhere in the world, causing mass famine, but nowhere more so than Russia. The lack of sunlight led to crop failures and livestock death. A third of the Russian population starving to death in the 2 years following the eruption. No sunshine also meant it was extremely cold, so to keep warm, many in the region turned to killing any animal with fur they could find, not just for food, but also to create clothing and blankets. Accounts from the time describe people so desperate for food that they ate grass, their pets, and each other, which means all of us are just one cloudy summer away from cannibalism.
I don't know about that. Now we have genetic food. Like, we have lab-made food now. Like, if you look at how processed American food is, it takes way less actual, like, natural product to have the food. Like, the additives that are in your milk, or a lot of times in beef, they like pack it so that it's like more full. Things like foods like hot dogs, and even like just straight up like corn or other vegetables, which corn is a starch. Anyways, but a lot of our foods are already made, like engineered almost. So I don't know about that.
4. 1942. Not much to see here, just worldwide violence and genocide resulting in millions of deaths. At the tail end of 1941, Japan made a monumental strategic error and, not so elegantly, insisted that the US become heavily involved in World War II. This essentially turned America into a death factory, where every able-bodied human was either making stuff that killed people or just killing people. The war effort mobilized entire populations, leading to the development of new weapons and technologies, including the Manhattan Project, which would cause all kinds of problems for future humans.
See, and I'll stand on this take, but if Japan hadn't have done Pearl Harbor, I think that there's a very real possibility that the Axis powers won World War II. Like, Japan, so the United States was basically just kind of waiting to help their allies overseas, and kind of needed a reason to even join it, because I mean, we were going to the we were deep in the Great Depression. We had more problems at home, so we were going to just chill out and work on ourselves. But then Japan had to go and do what they did, and that kind of forced our hand, the United States. So who knows if we would have won if Japan hadn't done that.
Meanwhile, soldiers and civilians in Russia and China were dying by the thousands every day. The brutal fighting on the Eastern Front and the Pacific Theater claimed millions of lives. Nazi Germany continued its war crimes and genocide, so not great. Number 3, 1943. Remember 1942? Like that, but again. 1943 saw some of the deadliest battles of World War II.
Okay, if they somehow turn this around and say that COVID was worse than these years, I'm going to flip out. Like, there's no way.
The Battle of Stalingrad, one of the bloodiest battles in history, ended in early 1943 with the defeat of the German army. This marked a turning point in the war, but came at a staggering cost of over 2 million casualties. In the Pacific, the Battle of Guadalcanal and the continued island hopping campaign resulted in massive losses on both sides. And Nazi Germany continued doing Nazi Germany things. So again, a horrible time. Number 2, 1347. Welcome to medieval times. You really can't say anything about the mid-1300s that doesn't involve the bubonic plague. In 1347, the Black Death began ravishing most of Eurasia and parts of North Africa. Within a few years, the plague killed roughly a third of Europe, which probably put a pretty big dent into the cappuccino and scarf industries. The plague was caused by a bacterium in the fleas of rats, and rats were basically the podcasts of the 1300s. Completely unwanted, but absolutely everyone had them. Death from the bubonic
Why did podcast catch a stray there?
Plague was swift, but painful. An infected person would develop horribly swollen lymph nodes, often accompanied by fever and diarrhea, and would usually be dead in under a week. Medicine of the time was primitive, to say the least. A popular cure for the plague included taking a healthy chicken, plucking its back and bottom clean, and then strapping it to the patient's open sores. The idea was if the chicken became ill, it was helping to pull out the disease from the patient. Okay, let's check your chicken today. Oh, awesome, it's almost dead. You're doing great. This would be repeated until the patient or the chicken died, often both in many cases. Chickens weren't the only...
What? That actually happened? That is insane. See, I knew that medicine was basically not a thing at this time, but that's ridiculous. I mean, you imagine, you just paint a picture here, okay? You're just chilling out on your bed. You're basically dead. You pay a Black Death doctor to come to your house with a chicken and strap a chicken with its rear end on you. Now, that animation, those stickmen, you know how the chicken was placed on the groin? That makes a lot of sense for that to actually be placed there. Because that is where, I mean, you're going to have the most room for like straps and stuff. So, yeah.
Only animal rubbed on boils. Plague doctors also tried rubbing cut-up pieces of snakes on them as well. See, snakes were considered evil, and so was the plague. So the idea was that if evil things liked other evil things, putting the snake on a boil would trick the plague into following the snake and leave the patient's body. Another cutting-edge cure for the Black Death was eating crushed emeralds. People who couldn't afford emeralds would drink arsenic or mercury instead, which probably was just a little less effective than the chicken and the snake. All the
go out a little bit faster, though.
Anguish from this pandemic began to pull society apart at the seams. Many people took the chaos of the situation as an opportunity to steal from the sick and weak. Needless to say, people were so scared to help one another. Many were left to die alone in misery. It took centuries for Europe and other parts of the world to recover from the mass destruction of the Black Death. Number 1.
What's crazy is that the ones that ended up with the bulk wrap treatments were the ones that were insanely rich. Like, in Europe at that time, only about 10% of the population held 90% of the money and the economies, which back then was technically not an economy, but we'll just think large scale. But about 10% was rich, and they had to pay people to come and see them. As he mentioned, people didn't want to go around each other, so they would just end up dying if they weren't rich enough to get help. So they'd pay someone a lot of money to come and rub a chicken on them or a snake. Okay, here's the moment of truth. I really hope he doesn't say COVID. He says COVID's worse than the Black Death, World War II, and the Spanish flu, and the volcano eruption years. It's just insane.
536.
Okay.
This is essentially a
we're good.
greatest hits of all the worst moments from human history. Things kick off with our old friend the supervolcano, which sent a cloud of volcanic ash over the entire northern hemisphere. This left most of the world in virtual darkness for 18 months, brought the global temperature down 30 degrees, and caused, say it with me, widespread famine. Things were extra bad in China, where dust rained to the ground by the handful, and 70 to 80% of the population died. The lack of sunlight led to crop failures, starvation, and social unrest. But wait, there's more! On top of extreme food scarcity, a plague broke out in Europe. People would break out in pus-filled boils before perishing by the thousands, making disposal of the bodies impossible. Bodies were heaped in piles or thrown into the sea, only to wash back up days later. And the southern hemisphere wasn't spared. To make things worse, 536 had a powerful El Nino that warmed the waters off the South American coast, killing fish stocks, flooding the coasts, and you guessed it, causing widespread famine. So yeah, 536 kind of runs away with it.
Holy. So, hey, what is up? Glad you showed up to the stream. Just got done with the worst years in history, and they totally just moved off of COVID. Didn't mention it, as they shouldn't. But anyways, yeah. So that's what that we have so far. Moving into new video. That looks cool. We'll come back to that. But anyway, Serious History, great channel. Watch that one in my free time a lot. Anyways, looks like we're gonna go into the next video. I'll have this play here in a moment. I switch the Twitch genre. How are we doing? How's our day, chat? Whoever's in there. Gosh, it feels so weird saying chat. It sounds like cringy or something. I don't know. It's just me. What is up? How are we doing? Our next video is on why theme parks suck. I haven't previewed this one at all. Doing good, chat? Yeah, no. It's so weird to say it. Oh, let's see. Let's switch the category. Let's stick with that. All right, rolling into it. Theme parks suck. So, my take: theme parks they suck because mainly they feel over commercialized, over capitalized. Like you go to a theme park and they capitalize on how you're starving and thirsty. You go to say, well, okay, and I'm just going off of my experience on parks in the Midwest, and I've been to ones in Florida. They're kind of the same. So what I've seen from my times going to these is that they'll have like water fountains like spread out, but they'll have like places where you can buy on a vending machine, or like restaurants where you can buy like expensive drinks. So they'll have a $13 like fountain drink that you could just fill up sometimes whenever you want, sometimes just you have to pay for every refill. So I don't know, it's just overcapitalized like that, and a lot of times the rides are just a little bit, I mean, and maybe it's because I'm a little more burnt out than most people, but it seems like the rides are like getting worse as time goes. Glad they pay $10 for a bottle of water if I got to go on a roller coaster. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, theme parks, they're like the only place where you can ride a roller coaster. I mean, that is fair, but at the same time, like maybe this is just me being burnt out on it, but a lot of times I'll go and it's like the how much I paid to how much fun I had ratio is not that much. Especially like you gotta factor in the heat too. Like most of the time you're going when it's hot out because most theme parks aren't open at full capacity with the rides, and except from April to, actually not April, there's a lot of them around here open in March. But on other parts of the country, they're open year round. But don't vibe with the heat. Yeah, it's not ideal, especially when you get 100 degree of Missouri heat, 100% humidity. Not messing with it. But I am excited to look at this video and see if this dude is right. He's saying the right things. Oh,
These things suck about theme parks. First of all, just to reiterate here, I'm not saying theme parks suck. I do enjoy spending a lot of time at theme parks, but these are things that I think could use some significant updating or improvement at theme parks, which I don't like quite as much in their current state. Hey everyone, Dave K here today, excited to share with you what I don't like about theme parks. I'm enjoying sharing these kind of honest thoughts with you, giving you the pros and cons of a lot of different things. This video inspired by the things I don't like about Florida. I want to tell you some things I don't like about theme parks. Maybe these things could be fixed in the future. Something tells me you already know.
The hard cut, man. It's like a jump scare. Oh, okay. Love this guy's cinematography skill. However, it's a little creepy. And I mean, he's making the right points. At least he's saying he's coming from somebody in Florida where there's like as many theme parks as there are people almost. And he's making the point that they're just not that great for him. Yeah.
Oh, number one, probably the most common thing that people don't like about theme parks, and that's the crowds. Especially in recent years, these theme parks have been especially crowded. A lot of crowds recently at Disney as well throughout the seasons. There seems to be no slow seasons anymore, so there's always long wait times for attractions. Sometimes you find yourself constantly bumping into people or unable to move throughout the park to different areas within the park, just spending so much time trying to get from point A to point B. Obviously, with the current climate, that isn't necessarily the case, and I'm not sure what things look like. I haven't been out yet. Disney hasn't reopened yet, so we'll see what things look like when they do. But prior to...
Okay, that makes sense. The overcrowding part, I totally get that. Especially, I mean, I like low-key claustrophobic. So, I mean, the overcrowding, especially in like lines and stuff, oh, it's awful. I mean, you kind of get a little bit like desensitized to it as you'll hop in a line, hop on your phone, and you just forget that you're in a line or something, watching TikTok. I don't know. But like it's in the wait times are wild. Like you'll go to even like okay, well if you don't buy a fast pass, if you're going to Disneyland or any of like the Universal parks, you're not gonna ride any more than 2 rides. Like the ride times, like the good rides at like Universal, the last time I went, and it was the not busy season, were 3 hours minimum.
all of this, a lot of crowds in a lot of different areas at a lot of different times in the parks. At a variety of theme parks, the food can be less than ideal. And let me use the example of Disney. I think Disney has some of the best theme park food that there is. But I find that a lot of the Disney food, the best Disney food, is at the resorts. Now, I do want to make the exception of Yak and Yeti. My favorite food all over the property of Disney, but with the exception of that one, I think probably all my favorite restaurants are in one resort or another. I love Sanaa,
actual restaurants.
Kingdom Lodge. I love Ohana, which is at the Polynesian. There's fantastic food at the Polynesian, Captain Cook's, and other venues at those resorts. But I feel like within the parks, a lot of the time, it's hard to find some amazingly delicious food, especially when I think on quick service. And I think to myself, in the Magic Kingdom, there is the Columbia Harbor House, which has probably some of the best quick service at Magic Kingdom, but I feel like you can really find some amazing, blow you out of the water type food across the resorts, more so than the parks, and I feel like that goes especially for some other theme parks that I've been to in the past. Now, again, I have to give credit to, for example, Universal and their Harry Potter food, also really good food within theme parks, but a lot of the time, some of the best food that I've had, generally, I'll find outside of theme parks at more traditional restaurants. Not really a huge...
Okay, hear me out, though. If you're going to a theme park and you're thinking you're going to get some sort of gourmet meal, just leave. Like, this is not anywhere near the description of a theme park. Like, most of the food is set up so you can get it and go ride. Also, you eat a good meal at a theme park, wouldn't you be worried about yakking? Like, genuinely, I mean, I get scared that, I mean, I eat too much and then I ride something wild and I just lose my lunch. That's just a genuine fear I have. I don't know why. It's kind of not based, but I don't know. Just my point, don't expect much.
Complaint or dislike here, but I do love me some good food, and sometimes it can be really challenging to find depending upon what theme park you might be in. And by the way, Yak and Yeti, if you want me to come in there and, eat everything on the menu or do some other fun video where I can enjoy some of your delicious cuisine and we can share with the world, just let me know. I'm ready for some foodie adventures. Depending upon the park you go to, sometimes I've run into challenges around interactions, especially with team members. I remember I was waiting in line at Hagrid's, and I figured, I waited in a 2-hour, almost 3-hour line, and I asked the cast member, or the team member, may I wait to the side until I get spot number 1? And the team member didn't respond to me, and I think it would have been one thing if the team member had said, no, sorry, we're trying to move this line so quickly, you're already past that point, next time ask up front. But instead, they didn't even respond and just kind of redirected me to a particular row. So it can be challenging, I think, to interact with those high crowds, that high turbulence, especially on that attraction, where so many people are trying to get through so quickly. But just kind of speaks to another point of sometimes everyone's trying to do so much at once, it can be challenging to really get that interaction you need. And I feel...
Okay, yeah, and this is super true because workers at these theme parks sometimes care way too much. Like, if you be stepping out of line for just a little bit to, maybe go to the restroom or something like that, you try to get back in and you get yelled at immediately. They treat you like you just committed one of the 7 deadly sins.
Like Disney does a phenomenal job,
Yeah,
especially
pick
good
an
job
angle, bro.
of managing
Seriously.
that and the cast members' kind of reactions when they speak with you. But sometimes that is a challenge at theme parks. A couple of challenges of theme parks, especially the way that theme parks are now and they work in the current day in the current system, is twofold. You've got the outdoors and the elements, and you've got so much walking that you have to do, kind of being outdoors and being in the elements. So this can provide a couple of different challenges. First of all, on steps, if you're trying to cut back on exercise or you feel like...
Cut back on exercise? What? That's not a common thing I hear or complaint I hear about theme parks. I kind of want to hear them out.
You've gotten so much exercise over the course of your vacation, it can be less relaxing than you might picture if you have to do all this walking throughout the day. It really can add up mileage-wise, and especially, this is kind of the other component, being outdoors. The weather, with hurricanes or with storms, with rain, you might have to stay in your resort hotel. You may not have the opportunity to really enjoy the entire day in the parks without getting soaked or otherwise, and you might feel like you missed out if you find yourself in rough elements when the theme parks are open. I do kind of envision future theme park worlds where some stuff is indoors. I think back to Disney Quest and all the virtual interactive activities that they had there. It required a lot less steps and didn't really require you to be in the elements. That was one of the times when Disney Quest I saw was most popular. It would always be very crowded when it was raining or stormy outside, whereas when it was sunny day, people wanted to be outside. So different components to consider there, but it is a challenge with most theme parks in that you have to be out in the elements. Another challenge with theme parks, the way they work...
Yeah, that's the point I made. Most of the time and I don't know why he says elements. I mean, you just say rain and sun, because no theme park's going to be open in the snow. I mean, unless if, like, you get snow in July or something. But that's why they don't have many theme parks, like, up north.
Day is repetition. Sometimes you like to get variety in your day, variety in your attraction. And some attractions are built in a way there's a variety of different courses that you could possibly go down. And I think this is a smart way to kind of manage or hedge repetition in your theme park day. But when you've been to some of these parks so many times over, a lot of the rides can get repetitive. Another thing that I miss about innovations or about Disney Quest is the ability to kind of build your own attraction. I think to myself, Virtual Space Mountain And Virtual Space Mountain was at Disney Quest, and you could build your own coaster each and every time you go. Change the intensity, anywhere from a 1 to 5 intensity, and you get in like this rolling ball, and it shows you the ride you're going on the screen in front of you while you physically move in this rolling orb inside the Disney Quest. And I thought this was a fantastic way to kind of integrate real-world feelings and effects being moved around with kind of a new ride and a new attraction every time, where they can change what they're telling the system to do based on what you set in the system in advance. Provides that variety or that new experience when you go on that attraction. Similarly, there was an escape from the comics where you battled different comic book villains in Disney Quest, and that one again had different villains every time. It seemed like you were able to go in different directions or face different villains. So many attractions at Disney Quest, I feel like, had the opportunity to take a whole different spin depending upon which way you went.
Okay, he's losing me here. He's getting to the point where uniqueness is not really happening, and that's ideal. Oh, his facial expressions are intense. Let's try that.
It'd be quite scary for me to go on that attraction, just be going at those intense speeds.
Oh,
It can make me feel kind of nauseous at the end of the ride. Again, this is another one of those dislikes that can be hedged by a virtual theme park like your Disney Quest, where if you're going onto the Virtual Space Mountain, you can make it a
drop the topic. You've been on Disney Quest for 3 minutes. Let's try this.
In a given moment. You know when you've heard a song just too many times,
he
over and over and over, and you start to, you loved the song, but you start to really dislike the song, at least at that particular moment. If you've ever been in the line for It's a Small World too many times, I think you know where I'm coming from. There can be a pleasant amount of the Small World theme song. You hear that song a few times over, you wait on a regular day in that queue, and it's not too bad. But if you've ever waited for like 2 hours for It's a Small World to really board that vehicle to enjoy your day, or maybe if you've worked at It's a Small World from the attraction perspective, if you don't love that song, I'm sure it can get very repetitive. So,
dude, could you imagine working in the It's a Small World attraction? I mean, that's got to be, new fantasy football punishment. You lose, you have to go spend 24 hours in line for It's a Small World. Not even riding it. Just in line. I feel like you'd go borderline insane.
One thing that I do find to be a challenge sometimes is kind of the repetitiveness of certain music. If you hear too much of the same song over and over, and It's a Small World being a prime example of that, seeing as the same lyric is repeated so many times over the course of a few seconds. Another thing I'm not loving lately about theme parks is they're kind of losing that future-leaning feeling. I feel like Disney's always been the expert on this, with Epcot and with Disney Quest, in that all the attractions were kind of future-leaning. You felt like you were going into the world of the future, from a lot of rides in innovations to Disney Quest and those attractions there where you put on a headset and enter a virtual world. Whereas these days, a lot of those things are gone, and a lot of the attractions you go on are throwbacks to older times. Maybe they're reminders of some intellectual property or some different movies that you may know and love, and that can be great. But I love the kind of future-leaning drive that a lot of sci-fi movies can bring to us that I haven't seen so much of lately in theme parks. I feel like gamification of attractions is one of those components where kind of the way that our world is going.
Okay, he's getting too scientific. Oh, what is that? Drop down. Anyways, his point is getting repetitive. He's making the point that theme parks can get repetitive because it's all like the same ride. Eventually, you get to where you notice how one roller coaster is the same as another one at another park. Like, I'm close to Kansas City, so I have the Mamba at Worlds of Fun. That roller coaster, the Mamba, is copied from a coaster that it's in Indiana. I can't remember what it's called, but they painted it the same. It's the same material. It's the same coaster. But anyways, this video is getting a little repetitive. I can't lie. And yeah, eventually he's losing the point. Anyways, just figured chill out for a moment, change what we're doing. It's got about 10,000 subscribers. I like that. That was good. A little repetitive. Got to where, how long was he making that last point? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Took every angle at it. I said the same thing. It's just kind of repetitive. I am going to switch up the video. I have, some other things saved. Just got done with the SEC tier list. The last one we did was Ole Miss. So far we have Texas as they're going to have the goated season. Best one, no losses, 2 losses. Mid-season Tennessee, that kind of thing. So, anyways, we've got enough time for one more. I'll end up chopping this one up into a YouTube video eventually. But suggestions would be cool. Sweet. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, newest viewer. Yeah, you have a good night too. Thank you for coming in. Fart beans. That's cool. I like that. If we have any suggestions to watch next, the next one, I have a couple saved. Let's see. Let's go to this. Just watch this one. I'll take it off. Kind of a boring video. I won't lie. I'd take that one off too. So far, I've got 2 Mr. Beast videos. Watch that one. 2 Mr. Beast videos and an SEC one. I will do suggestions. So as long, I'm not I haven't pre-watched anything. I think that's kind of sacrilegious, to be fair. I do have a baseball saved one. I have the Royals just recently got into they had a bunch of errors. And yeah, any suggestions I'll take. I got YouTube Premium, so obviously no ads. Yeah. Wait another minute or so, and I'll jump into a new one. And how are we doing? Holy smokes, it's on this absolutely amazing Wednesday? Wednesday. We got Thursday tomorrow. I don't love the... So the 2 Mr. Beast are, granted, 100 Kids Their Biggest Wish. It's the newest one. And then one I haven't seen yet, Survive 30 Days Chained to a Stranger. I thought that was more interesting. But again, I don't care which one. 30 minutes. I'll go over on the stream. It's about 10 minutes over. Say 1 or 2. So 1 is I granted 100 Kids Their Biggest Wish. 2 is I survived 30 days chained to a stranger. Go ahead and type in chat. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Granted 100 Kids Their Biggest Wish is 1. Survive 30 days chained to a stranger is 2. If you don't want either, I'll just wait another minute or so. Wait till it's not 7:42. It's 9:42. All right.
I'm granting 100 kids.
Before we start, a kind of take I have on this one. It's I thought about this the other day. You got to think about how many kids probably put up. So he's basically doing the same thing as the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I bet at some point in this video he mentions them. It's probably a sponsor of some sort. But anyways, it's kind of like I wonder if sometimes like because I bet a lot of kids have the same kind of wish. Like, you know, I wonder how many kids like ask to see or meet LeBron and get some like autographs or something, or Tom Brady back in the day, or I mean, pick any athlete and insert or influencer and insert. I wonder just how many they get and if there's like things you can't do. So, I mean, that's kind of morbid, but like I don't know how that works sometimes cuz like obviously and celebrities not as much honestly, but like influencers, content creators, they're like doing stuff all the time, always traveling, that kind of thing. So how can I'm not going to use Jimmy, but how can like Madison or I'm trying to think of names of people I don't know. Sorry. I know Madison's. Anyways, I'm trying to think of how many people like okay, you get my point, but like how does he meet John Smith in New York when in California like LeBron's in California. You know what I mean? Like I wonder if there's going to be a lot of things like that. This might be this is probably going to be a really good way to end stream. But um but yeah. I mean, I'm gonna scan it. Yeah, honestly, I don't think this is gonna be the move. Okay, going into a little bit of a new section for me is I didn't really love that Mr. Beast video. I think it's just gonna be too. There's not really much I can say about that video in general. Like what do I have to say about a kid getting what they want? I don't really have any opinions on that, but it will be kind of fun to watch a little bit of a scary react. First time I've done this. I think I freaking love horror movies. I mean, there was a point in college where I would watch 5 horror movies per week. So obviously, like you shout out any name of a horror movie, I've probably seen it and probably didn't like it. Like I'm very picky, and I do think that I honestly have I wouldn't say I have some hot takes, but like indie films are not actually that great usually. That's my biggest take. As okay, and you it's that's kind of a mainstream take, but as far as cinephiliacs go, and especially horror movie fans, like ultra horror movie fans go, I'm probably towards like the left side, the ones that are not gonna be I'm not really with indie movies. Indie movies can be great, rarely great. Like movies like Obsession that just came out, absolute cinema, absolute cinema. But in general, an indie film is not pulling as much as many resources as a trip like a top film like from a big company like is it Blumhouse. Anyways, but they're not going to pull out as many resources, have as many good actors and actresses. So indie films are going to be kind of behind generally. But that's why I love short horror movies. Sometimes they they don't have. I mean, a lot of times it's just friends making it for fun. You guys know that the people who made Obsession started that way. let's get started with the video with turning the lights off, because it's wrong to watch a scary thing with the lights on. What's it say? Spooky moment, people find workplace doppelgangers. Bro, no way. This is one of the most terrifying things to me. Doppelgangers? Like anything that looks like a human but is not technically a human? Huh. There better not be any dang jump scares. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, dude. Oh. Top 10 fear. Top 10 fear. My heart rate, holy. They better not be in the house. Yeah, lock the door. Lock the door. Call a friend. You just saw something. Call a friend. Do the right thing. Oh no, 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 bro. I mean, there's got to be a creak or something. No door is that quiet. No, no. Just close it. But you locked it. This is the point. Okay. Pull out a Glock and sweep the house. Then call a friend. Preferably, well, actually start with like your dad or the cops. And get the freak out of this situation. Oh, my butthole puckered. Oh, my. Ow. Don't open your... Leave. See that and run, bro. What's she doing? It's going to be closer. It's going to be closer. Fire. Fire. Very good. Got me creeped out. One of my biggest fears. No, thank you. I'm good. Holy. Wow. Let's back up here. I'm subbing. I'm subbing. That's... Oh, we're coming back to this channel. That was good. That was good. See, as a cinephiliac, that is one of the best ways. Oh, I gotta save this one. This one is supposedly one of the best ones. We'll save it to watch later and then create a better playlist for that later so it's more simple, streamlined. Anyways, holy, that was good. Anyways, to end the stream, gonna finish with a way to clean out our brains. We're going to read the verse of the day. Okay, today's verse. Gonna pull up my Bible app here, handy. On iPhone, they have one. On Samsung, they've got a slew of really good ones. When I had a Samsung, I liked Bible Gateway. They come with cool backgrounds. You can always change them, so you can make your lock screen if that's something you're going, a bad time you're going through, that kind of thing. Anyways, Romans 12:1 is the verse of the day. It says, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercy of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Spiritual worship. That's Romans 12:1. Love this verse. It talks about how when you ought to pray, okay, when you do, anyways, okay, you ought to give up your life and you ought to serve God as like in the flesh. So while we're on this earth, we should be obedient to God in any way, all ways that we can. Okay, again, had a very fun stream. Okay, that's a great way to wrap this up after the horror, after the reacts portion, and then obviously the game, which I'm done with. I mean, the game angered me too much. I might finish it off stream, tell you guys how it ended, how it kind of how I liked it. So far, it's getting repetitive, and it doesn't make sense. Like they don't explain things well enough. Like the instructions are not clear, if that makes any sense. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Please drop a follow. Trying to get to 10 follows by the end of the month. Awesome. See you guys. Peace.